Hello guys, a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon from wherever in the world you're watching this video from. Welcome back to the Sports Eye YouTube Predictions channel, a channel whereby you have to be watching to get the daily free betting tips, or you can call them betting tips with value. So most of you must be wondering, why am I here today? And believe me, this is the start of a new beginning, and I'm here to give you the Premier League honest predictions, my honest predictions for match day 3, because we have so far witnessed match day 1, match day 2, and we're going to be having match day 3. The league hasn't started taking shape, but believe me, it's going to start taking shape. All right, so let's start off from the game that's going to be coming in from Burnley. Man United is going to be playing against Burnley. Manchester United at home. As coming to this game, Man United were exited by a first-tier team, that is Grimsby. It eliminated Manchester United in the EFL Cup. You know, I'm a Manchester United fan. That's why talking even that statement is coming from the heart. So Burnley are currently they're newly promoted, and coming to this game, these teams last met in 2024, and the game ended 1-1. But coming to this game, Manchester United have a forward line that is worthy almost 200 euros, and believe me, it has not been living up to the billing. But in this game, on the other hand, Burnley managed to exit Derby from the AFL Cup. So Burnley are going to be coming highly spirited, and believe me, the team Manchester United is going to be facing it rough. So we are going for a 1-1. Either Man U can win or Burnley, but I expect this game to have 1-1. That's my scoreline for it. So the next game is going to be coming in from Chelsea versus Fulham. But guys, before I give you this next game for Chelsea versus Fulham, if it's your first time coming across this channel, make sure you're subscribing to this channel, liking this video, even tapping on the notification bell, so that whenever we post these videos, you are always notified. So the next game is going to be coming in from Chelsea versus Fulham. This Chelsea versus Fulham game, coming to this game, Chelsea are in the 4th place after 2 match days, while Fulham are in the 13th place. Chelsea have won 1 game and they have only drawn 1, while Fulham they have drawn both of their games. And coming to this game, Chelsea have managed to score 5 goals and they have conceded 1, while this Fulham team, they have scored 2 and they have conceded 2. So what are we going for in this game? Chelsea are having a very aggressive attack full of young energetic players, and they're going to be playing at the Stamford Bridge. So I'm backing Chelsea to at least win this game. I'm going for the 2-0 scoreline. So the next game is going to be coming in from Spurs versus Bournemouth. This game between Spurs versus Bournemouth, coming to this game, Tottenham Hotspurs of Thomas Frank managed to beat Man City in the previous game 0-2. This Spurs team this season might be forced to reckon on. While on the other hand, Bournemouth beaten by Brentford in the EFL Cup. Both of these teams, one won its last encounter and this one were beaten. So in the English Premier League, this Spurs team have 2 wins and then 2nd place, while this Bournemouth team have 1 win and 1 loss and then 8th place. Coming to this game, Spurs are going to be continuing life without Yves Bissouma, the midfielder, the Mali midfielder, who is seeking for a transfer for him to go to Galatasaray. But it seems this weekend his transfer is about to take shape, and everything is almost at 90%. So they will continue life without him. We are going for the 3-1 in favor of Spurs to beat Bournemouth 3-1. So the next game is going to be coming in from Sunderland versus Brentford. And coming to this game, first of all, we are expecting this game to be in favor of Brentford. And believe me, I'm giving you a honest score of this before I give you why. I'm going for a 1-2 for Brentford. Brentford to have 2 goals, while Sunderland to only score 1 goal. Why? Because coming to this encounter, in the previous games, this Brentford team has not also been living up to the billing. On the other hand, Sunderland were exited by Huddersfield in the EFL Cup. Brentford are going to be continuing life without midfielder Frank Onyeka and Wan Wissa. So it may be a hard game, but I'm going for Brentford to win. That is X2. That's why I'm giving it 2 2 goals Brentford, then 1 goal Sunderland. All right, let me proceed. The next game is going to be coming in from Wolves versus Everton, and in this game, I don't want to dwell so much on it, but I'm going for this game 1-1 because I believe this Everton team, so far they have been a very nice team, and believe me, they have some quite number of firepower, and I'll be backing them at least score a goal. That's why I'm going for the 1-1. I will not say Wolves will beat Everton because both of these teams might bring up a show on that day. So the next game is going to be coming in from Leeds versus Newcastle. Coming to this game, Leeds exited from the AFL Cup. On the other hand, Newcastle are going to be playing without their striker or their forward, Anthony Gordon. I remember what happened to him in the Liverpool game, so he might not see this game. So we're going for a 1-2 in favor of Newcastle. We expect Leeds to at least also score while they're at home. So the next game, one of the big games, it became a big game, though in the previous years it wasn't a big game. Man City is going to be hosted by Brighton. Coming to this game, so far Man City lost their last game against Tottenham Hotspur in a manner whereby most of us didn't believe, because how could Tottenham Hotspur beat Man City -7 Man City scoring? So that was quite a game whereby most of us didn't believe what happened, but that's football, anything can happen. So in this game, we're going for the over 2.5 goals, but even both teams to score, I will manage will be a result for this game, because both of these teams are going to be trying to put up a show to get these points. So the next game is going to be coming in from Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. We are going for Nottingham Forest to win. That is, we are giving Nottingham Forest 3 goals, while West Ham are giving it 0 goals. Why? Because coming to this game, West Ham look to be one of the weakest teams. If not the weakest, they look to be one of the weakest teams in the English Premier League this season. So coming to this game, so far they have lost both of their games, while Nottingham Forest, they have a good defense. So we expect Nottingham Forest to win this game. So the next game is going to be coming in from Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. This game, first of all, Aston Villa this season, they are not so much banking on Oli Watkins, because Oli Watkins, even in the previous games, even finding a shot on target has been a problem. While on the other hand, Crystal Palace, they have the likes of Gabriel Mateta, who tries or who sometimes comes to play, or he brings the show to some games. So we believe this Crystal Palace team are stronger than this Newcastle team. So this one, we expect Newcastle, we expect this Crystal Palace team to at least edge this Aston Villa, but we are guarding Crystal Palace, and we are going for a 1-2 in favor of Crystal Palace. So the last game, that is the big game of the weekend, is going to be between against Liverpool versus Arsenal. I know most of you guys are supporting Arsenal, and most of you guys are supporting Liverpool. And despite the number of those supporting Liverpool, most of them are in their 30s or in their 40s or beyond. Coming to this game, it's a big one of the weekend. Liverpool are in 3rd place, while Arsenal are in the 1st place. Both of these teams, they have managed to win their previous 2 encounters, or their previous 2 first games. And believe me, this Liverpool side, in 2 of their last games, they have managed to get results, and they have managed to concede. They score and concede. So this Liverpool team, despite the fact that they did some good shopping of players, defensively they don't look good. That's why they score and they concede. They concede a lot, and most of they don't know how to control the dying minutes. That's why you see the previous game against Newcastle, and Newcastle almost claimed the point. If it wasn't for the teenager to come and save them, then the 3 points were all gone. So on the other hand, Arsenal are going to be coming in for a spirited fight, and this season they are a season contender like in the previous season, but this one they expect that they're going to be garnering and even making sure that they win the Premier League. So coming to this game, we are going for both teams to score, because both of these teams scoring is not a problem. What is the problem is getting the 3 goals. So I'm going for 3-1 in favor of Liverpool. So those are the Premier League predictions for match day 3, and believe me, by God's grace, we expect results to be very good for us. I'll be coming back and marking this, and believe me, we shall be winners. So thank you so much for watching, and keep it looked at the Sports Eye. If you want to join our free WhatsApp channel, the link is pinned in the comment section below. Make sure you tap on it and join our free WhatsApp channel. So have a very blessed day, evening, and night from wherever in the world you're watching from. See you. Bye bye.